Chapter 25. Lawless Alliances. No alliance is permitted with foreign nations who do not share in the covenant and the covenant faith. Exodus 34:12-16, Exodus 23:31-33, Deuteronomy 7:1-6. It's impossible to understand this law unless we recognize that treaties, covenants, and marriages are legal arrangements. Every religion has its own system of laws, and in various cultures, many evils have been legal. The sati, or burning of widows, human sacrifices, ritual prostitution, bestiality, homosexuality, murder of aliens, and so on. Religion has as its expression an ethical code and a system of laws. Law and morality differ from religion to religion. Marriage, for example, has a different meaning to a Christian, a Hindu, a Muslim, and a Buddhist. Differing moralities are all in some sense and at many points warring moralities. If two persons of differing religions marry, there will be either conflict or surrender. All such unions, personal, that is marital, or by international treaty, are thus forbidden. In the 20th century, some nations have actually seen words and meanings simply as potential investments of war, ways of deluding and overcoming others. For this reason, no religious intermarriages are permitted, nor treaties with nations with ungodly faiths. This is one side of this law. No covenanting of any kind, either on the personal or the national side with the ungodly. Another aspect of this law assumes the likelihood of conflict. Then there is a requirement, when the enemy is defeated in the event of war, to destroy the temples and images of their false religion. This carries the war against their false religion rather than their persons. Because every law system is an expression of a religious faith, we cannot view other law orders as comparable to ours. Laws can embody evil as well as good. The fact something is called law does not make it good. Over the centuries to the present, much evil has been made into law. When man makes law, law will reflect his evil. We therefore must look to God for just laws. The goal of the 20th century has been the rule of international law, a radically humanistic concept which requires the death of all other legal systems, most prominently the biblical. To seek such a law, that is, international humanistic law, is to violate the fundamental commandment, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me," Exodus 23. All alliances which set aside biblical premises are unholy alliances, and they incur the judgment of God. God's law here is clear, and yet, by and large, the churches have been silent concerning it, one of the sad facts of our time and an invitation to judgment, 1 Peter 4:17. There is no penalty here, except the judgment of God.